magnificent morning we are having here at Lamontan Resort as we bring you this week's last edition of GMNC. We would like to extend our gratitude to Puza Water for keeping us and our guests hydrated on set, and the Hair Shack for making us look good as we feel good this morning. We now bring you the weather and surf report brought to you by Victory Surf. Good morning and welcome to your weather for today, brought to you by Victory Surf. Today will be very sunny with a high of 29 degrees and a low of 16 degrees. The real feel will be 29 degrees and the real feel shade 27 degrees. We have a northeasterly wind at 13 kilometers per hour and wind gusts at 37 kilometers per hour. Also 0% chance of showers today. The sunrise will be at 6:42 a.m. and the sunset at 5:21 p.m. Joburg, sunny to partly cloudy with a high of 19 degrees and a low of 6 degrees. Pretoria, mostly sunny and beautiful with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 8 degrees. And then Cape Town, periods of rain in the morning, otherwise cloudy and cooler with a high of 15 degrees and a low of 8 degrees. Next up will be your surf report brought to you by Deon Bosman.
Good morning, Belito, and welcome to Friday morning's beach report. And we've got a pretty windy weekend ahead of us. Today it's going to be blowing onshore for most of the day, so the sea is upside down and definitely no waves around. A lovely beach day though, 23, 24 degrees for a winter's day. That's great. And just watch out for the swell size. It's quite large out there, so a lot of rip currents, and keep between the bathing areas if you do go into the sea. And listen to the lifeguards' whistles where needs be. Kiteboarders might get a turn this afternoon with the wind going to be blowing between 14 and 18 knots. But tomorrow and Sunday, big southwesterlies coming through and going to blow us all away. So no water sports except for wing surfing and for foil boarding and for kiteboarders at Tiffany's Reef. So very windy weekend ahead, guys. Unfortunately, not much beach weather. And very blown out. So enjoy it, and we'll probably see you in the water early tomorrow. Alternatively, we'll have to wait for next week.
Welcome back to our GMNC show. With me in studios are beautiful Claudia Greenwood. Claudia, good morning.
Hello, Taryn.
It's so good seeing you again. I haven't seen you in ages.
I know, it's been a while, hey?
I know, I haven't been here, but now I'm finally here, and I cannot wait to hear what you've got to inspire us this morning.
Good. Taryn, you know, life happens, hey, to all of us. And we're always looking outside of us and everything that's not working according to our plan and all of this kind of stuff. There's so many times that we seem to be let down continuously. And what I want to really share with everyone today is, you know, it's not about what's happening outside of you, okay? Because things are going to continuously be happening.
Yeah.
We just had, there've just been so many things. But I mean, just something recently that happened, and funny enough, I was speaking to somebody in the studio here this morning as well, where the flights got cancelled. It's like a last minute thing and your flights are cancelled. There's such huge repercussions from that, because whatever you've planned, whether it was your holiday, whether it's you moving and, you know, whatever it is, everything starts going haywire. Yeah. And what we tend to do is we always thinking about everything that's gone wrong and how our plans like just not working, and you know, we've come from come from this built up excitement and enthusiasm to this like low, you know, that's how emotions are. It's kind of like we experience life in opposites, don't we?
Yes, yeah.
And the thing is, when something happens like that, you can't control that, okay? But if we allow ourselves to be caught up in the emotions, I mean, we had just this weekend, and you know, this is more, it's like a personal experience, because I want to actually share, this happens to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter's sitting overseas and she's got a group of friends together. They've been planning a trip for the last 2 months, And 2 weeks before the flight, it's like, oh, sorry, the flight's no longer existent. Now you're traveling the next day. Okay, so there's accommodation and
All the other costs and the
everything.
plans. And
Okay, and I mean, these are youngsters, they're in the early 20s. Okay,
Yeah.
so they've got a lot to look forward to, and we all have stuff to look forward to in life. Okay, come Sunday night at the airport, well, sorry, they've had to change airline carriers. 37 people can't go on this flight. Well, they're part of it. Okay. Now, this was their experience, but it was mine as well, because I took it on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was disappointed. I felt like I couldn't control anything. I had nothing to do with it.
Can't do
okay?
much, yeah.
But I was disappointed, and what it made me feel frustrated, and what it made me feel was angry. Those are all my things that I'm feeling. I must own them. And my message to everybody out there is, we have to be brutally honest with ourselves. When things go wrong in our lives and things affect us, how are we allowing it to affect us? Because the feeling that you have, you know, Taryn, I mean, you've had disappointments as well, and we feel down, we feel frustrated, we feel like
And it
we
feels like
can't-
it's just one above the other, doesn't it? How do you
Exactly.
get out of this whole situation? Yeah.
Exactly. But the thing is, you know what, if we're in our boat and we're sailing across the ocean and everything's working according to plan and the weather forecasts were good and suddenly something changes or suddenly we see rocks in front of us, those rocks aren't going to move.
No.
Okay, we need to adjust our own sails.
Change the course.
And this is what I'm saying is, as individuals, we need to have a look at ourselves, what's going on within ourselves, and be brutally honest with ourselves that the only reason that we are not experiencing the joy, the freedom, more success, more relaxation, whatever it is because we are standing in our own way. It's internal work, Taryn. It's just as much as we want to say things around us aren't working out for us, they're affecting us, they're blocking us. It's not about what's happening outside of us. It's not outside work we have to do.
It's our work.
Inside work we have to do, and it starts with being honest with ourselves and saying like,
Admitting
actually,
to what we're doing wrong.
it's me.
Yeah.
What must I do differently?
And a lot of us, Claudia, don't know how to do that, and we don't want to accept that and don't know how to go forward. And I mean, this is your expertise. For those that don't know how to do that, I mean, Claudia is absolutely amazing. This is what she does for a living. So please, please, please contact her. I mean, Claudia, you just know how to guide people, and I mean, you're one of the very best. And we've had conversations behind work as well, and just your advice and the stepping stones, how you teach us to move forward is just absolutely, absolutely amazing.
For sure, Taryn, you know, it's about transformation. Transformation is
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And
Yeah.
it's accessible to everyone. It's doable. It's a decision.
And Claudia, for those that have never seen us and they're first-time viewers, how can they contact you?
They can contact me on WhatsApp. My number is 082 55 888 17. Hook up with me, let's have a chat, and let's just explore. You know, there's just no obligation, but
There's
find
only
out
a
more.
benefit at the end of the day.
Of course,
You can only
always.
benefit.
For sure, absolutely.
Claudia, it's always lovely having you in the studio. Thank you so much for your inspiring message this morning.
Thanks, Taryn.
We're going to go into an ad break, and after the ad break, we're back with the sports report with Matt Williams.
Morning, sports fans. Let's have a look at what's coming up this weekend in the world of sport. Starting with some football, it's a Community Shield between Manchester City and Liverpool. That's Saturday at 6 p.m. Moving to cricket now, coming up this afternoon at 4:30. It's the first T20 international between the West Indies and India. Coming up tomorrow at 1 p.m., it's the first T20 international between Zimbabwe and Bangladesh. And on Sunday, two matches to look forward to. Firstly, at 1 p.m., it's the second T20I between Zimbabwe and Bangladesh. And at 3:30, it's the third T20 international between England and the Proteas. Moving to the world of golf now, starting the DP World Tour, it's the Hero Open across the pond. In the USPGA, it's the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Moving to some cycling now, coming up this weekend, it's the conclusion of the Women's Tour de France. And in some motorsport news, coming up on Sunday in Formula One action at 3 p.m., it's the Hungarian Grand Prix. And finally, don't forget, there's a host of other sporting codes and action to look forward to from the 2022 Commonwealth Games that got underway yesterday. I'm Matt Williams for Good Morning North Coast Sport. You have yourself an awesome sporting weekend, and we'll catch you back here next week.
Welcome back. With me on the couch, we've got Justin from the Hair Shack. Justin, welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome back. It's been a long time.
Yes, it is. So I'm happy to be back on the show.
I'm so glad to have you. Justin, I know Women's Day is on the way very close, and I know you're doing something very exciting.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more about what you're planning on doing.
So I can't give away too much. I tell you what, guys, keep an eye out for Sage Centre on the social media page or on the Hair Shack. We do have some really exciting specials coming up. I don't know if you guys have heard that Sage Cafe is under new management. Also, not to give too much away there, but the lady that owns and runs it is rocking and rolling.
Very exciting.
Yeah, we're going to collaborate. Winology, Sage Cafe, a few of the other shops. Sorry for not remembering your names. But honestly, guys, keep an eye out. It's going to be fantastic.
That's
we're going to have
amazing.
really good specials, yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, and then you guys are really busy, okay, and you've also won the award of Best in Belito. How
Yes.
exciting is that? How
Yes.
did you feel when you got the
Totally
announcement?
blown away. Totally blown away. It's. I mean, I've got to recommend it to any business. I mean, it's taken us to the next level. The phone hasn't
Yes.
stopped ringing. We're getting new
That's
customers,
amazing.
new bookings. It really has taken us to the next
I'm
level.
so glad.
So totally, still on cloud nine. Still on cloud nine.
But I must say, like the Hair Shack is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
The service is amazing.
Thank
Staff is so friendly and so helpful.
Yes.
You tell them what you want, and they give that exact thing you want to you. So I personally love the Hair Shack.
Thank
you guys
you.
are doing such a good job.
Yes, thank you very much. And it's a pleasure sponsoring the Hair for Belito TV. I must say, every time I go out, your name is mentioned, and it really, really does take us also to
I'm
the next
so
level.
glad.
Yeah, 100%.
Tips and trends.
Tips and trends, lovely. So I've been saying this a lot. I would say late 70s, early 80s. Very natural. Work with what you have.
Yes.
Obviously, it's twisted with a new feel to it. You know. So working natural tones. I find a lot of the people are moving away from your ash blonde, more to a sandy beach blonde. It's still got ash tone in it, but more natural, you know, enhancing what you have and working with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it's winter now. Hair is drying up. Do you
Yes.
have any tips for that? How can we look after our hair?
So what I'd recommend, you know, it's a bit of a tough one just throwing it out there. Come into the salon, come in for a free consultation. We love doing consultations
Yes.
and making new friends and new clients. That's what it's
Yes.
about. But if I can say, at the top of my head, you need moisture, you need a UV filter protector. A lot of hair dryers are being used, a lot of irons are being used during winter. So, you know, your heat protectors, a lot of nourishment, aftercare as well. So your shampoos and conditioners, it does have to change slightly during the winter depending on your hair type.
Of course.
Yeah, so come in for consultation. That's the best advice I can give you, you know? Yeah.
And then you sponsored the Miss Belito girls last year for the hair, and it was
Yes.
absolutely amazing.
Lots of
You
fun.
guys did such a good job. And I heard you sponsoring them again this year.
It was such a ball last year, and we had such good feedback from it that we've got to do it again. And I mean, if you don't mind me saying, I wouldn't even mind doing it next year.
Oh,
you know,
shame.
it's that much fun, and we get so much exposure from it. The girls are always lovely, so awesome stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
And then, Justin, just to touch base, you are based in the Sage Centre.
Yes.
What are your contact details? How can people find you? What number can they phone if they want to come to you?
082 450 2359, and it is Sage Centre, number 1 Old Fort Road, Salt Rock, Dolphin Coast, 4391 South Africa.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well
lovely.
done on that. And then your social media handles?
Yes, it's the Hair Shack, and it's the same on Instagram, Facebook, etc. Yes.
Okay,
Lovely.
awesome. Justin, thank you so much for joining me on the
Awesome
couch
stuff.
today. It was so
Thank you.
lovely having you here.
Thank you.
There you have it, guys. Go to the Hair Shack. They are the absolute best. So good with hair. You have to go. We'll catch you after the ad break. Welcome back after the ad break. With me, I've got Privi Marken from DA Councillor for Ward 22. Welcome, Privi.
Thank you so much.
It's
Good morning,
so nice
Megan.
having you here.
I'm so honored. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
It's such a pleasure having you here. So, Privi, you are very community-based and you are involved a lot, and you are a part of Ward 22, which is very exciting. So I know the DA Women is currently busy with an initiative called the Dignity Bags. Would you mind telling me a little bit what that is about?
Absolutely. So again, thank you so much to Belito TV for the opportunity. So yeah, I'm very involved in community. I'm essentially a community activist first and foremost, and gender-based violence and issues relating to women and children, incredibly close to my heart, and that's why I partner with so many NPOs in our community. So the DA Women's Network, basically what we do is we are an ancillary organization of the DA, but we advocate for 365 days of activism against gender-based violence. So 16 days of activism is important, but it's got to happen throughout the year.
Exactly, no, I completely agree with you.
And there's also got to be an alignment with society, so everyone's got to take responsibility for it. It's got to be men and boys, women and girls. It just simply can't be one component of society.
No, it's very important, and it's something that needs to be out there, and people have to be, you know, aware of this problem.
Absolutely. It's about taking ownership. And I think when you look at the national stats and how dire it is, you realize that every component of society has got to partner. It's got to be schools, it's got to be NPOs, it's got to be government and parents. It's just got to be a coming together of everyone. So I think as we run into Women's Month, and we are going to be celebrating women who make such a significant impact in society as a whole, this we know.
This we know.
So I think whilst we go out and celebrate women, we also are very mindful that there are many, many women in our own communities that are very scared to speak out about the gender-based violence scourge. It's actually an unspoken secret.
And it's terrifying.
It is dreadfully, dreadfully scary. Because it's people within our own networks that don't have a safe space to go to, that don't have a victim-friendly unit to go to. And in some cases, Megan, you know, they are economically dependent on a partner or financially dependent on a partner. And I think here as a community, we've got to start creating conducive spaces and stand together, absolutely. So the first thing that we are seeking to do as the DA Women's Network is we want to put together a whole lot of dignity bags. And the reason we call them dignity bags, and I'll tell you just now about what goes in it, but basically what a dignity bag is when a woman comes into a trauma center. So there's quite a long wait between when they come into a trauma center and are assessed or examined by a district surgeon, and then they come back to the trauma center, obviously for their statements to be written and all of that. So what a dignity bag essentially will entail is a little comfort bag that will have your hygiene products, a soft toy, maybe a little chocolate, to give a victim or a survivor of gender-based violence a little bit of comfort during that time.
Exactly, yeah, because that whole process is also like terrifying. You've just made yourself so vulnerable.
Absolutely.
You've just asked for help. So I think that is like a real comfort thing, you know, from you telling them you are going to be okay and you are going to survive. And that is such a beautiful initiative. I absolutely love it.
Thank you. It's exactly that. It's reaffirming that you actually are a survivor and you will be okay.
Yes. I'm getting goosebumps.
So am I. So I get them every time I speak about this. So essentially what it will be is a used handbag, so it doesn't have to be a brand new handbag. But also remember, women are leaving home or fleeing home so quickly or hastily that they're leaving without anything. So it will essentially contain a toothbrush, some toothpaste, like I said, a sweet or a chocolate, a little soft toy to offer some comfort if possible.
You're gonna make me cry now.
Please don't, because then I will start. A little bit of body lotion, some soap, either wet wipes or a face cloth. So your basic hygiene products, maybe a packet of sanitary pads or tampons. So that kind of thing. What we are going to be doing as well is leaving a drop-off box at the Salt Rock Library. So if anyone in the community wants to drop off a few hygiene products, they're more than welcome to do so. And then we'll just pack them into these used handbags and hand them over to the trauma center on the 9th of August.
That's awesome. So ladies, please, any used handbags, go drop them off at Salt Rock.
Salt Rock Library, yes.
Please do.
We'll have a drop-off box in the foyer of the library.
That's awesome. And then I know you are busy with another initiative that's called Colour Me Pretty.
Yes.
Do you mind telling me a little bit more
Of
about
course.
that?
So I'm so excited about it. Firstly, because I love high teas, but secondly, because of what the initiative is about.
Yes.
So I work very closely, like I said, with a number of NPOs in the area, and one of the NPOs that have come out resoundingly through in terms of speaking out about gender-based violence is the Rise Up movement, headed by Josh Daniels. And we came up with an idea to have a fundraiser on Women's Day, and the theme would be Colour Me Pretty, obviously because after the last 3 years, all of us need a little bit of colour in our lives.
Definitely.
And it's raising funds for quite an incredible initiative. So it goes back to me speaking about there being no safe space for women. And what the Rise Up movement are doing is they are in the process of building a safe house.
That's amazing.
And it's actually the first safe house in Kwaduguza, which I think is going to be so incredible because through our own networks, we often get people coming to us and saying, I have a friend or I have a colleague that is vulnerable or has been abused.
And not safe.
And you don't actually know where to send the person. And I think this will fill that vacuum.
That is amazing.
So that event is also happening on the 9th of August at 1 o'clock at Burndale. I think there are 3 tables still left. So we put out 10 tables to the community.
That's
and
amazing.
business. So we've managed to sell 6 already. I think it's 7. So there's 3 available. So if anyone in the community wants to get involved with that and support the initiative, I will share the details and you can
Please
just post
do.
them on your social media
Please
platforms.
do. That's amazing. I'm so excited for it, and I think it's such a great, especially for Kwaduguza, and there's, we don't talk about it, but there's a lot of women that's not safe and vulnerable. So I think, we have an amazing community that's standing together, and I'm so grateful for what you are doing. I'm so grateful for what Josh is doing. I'm absolutely mind blown. So thank you so much for what you are doing for us, for women, and for the community. I really appreciate it.
I think it's about doing things for a community as a whole, and it again goes back to the GBV stats that were released at the end of last year, and the stats basically say that 1 in every 5 women has been exposed to some level of physical violence by an intimate partner, which means that every single one of us within our own networks know of someone.
Exactly.
And those women are so scared to come forward, and I think it's about creating a conducive space within our own community. So thank you for the opportunity. I'm very grateful.
And then where can people reach you? How can people contact you? How can people get involved?
So my contact details are in the public domain, but I'm happy to share those as well. So if anyone wants to partner with the DA Women's Network here locally, they can call me on 073-664-1830. And I'm always accessible through any platform.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Community, get involved. This amazing. It's such a great thing for women, safe place for women. Thank you so much again for what you are doing.
Thank you.
What you're doing is absolutely amazing. We'll catch you after the ad break. welcome, guys. Welcome to GMNC. It's so nice having you here, Jan and Nirvana.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Megan. Nice being here.
I'm so excited. So this is a new shop that's opening. Can you tell me a little bit more about the store?
Okay, so basically we are based at Salt Rock. It's a beautiful, crispy, clean, cozy store where we're going to be stocking some watch brands, all the fashion brands, all the trendy brands with the likes of Guess, Police, Loris, Superdry. We're also going to be stocking Nominations, which is an Italian brand, which has actually replaced the charm bracelets. That does very, very well. And we're going to be doing jewelry repairs, watch repairs, everything in-house.
That's amazing. I absolutely love it. So, Jan, can you tell me a little bit more about the opening details? When is this store going to be opening?
Okay, Megan, first of all, thank you for having us here today.
Such a pleasure.
And yeah, we're opening on Saturday, the 30th of July, which is our grand opening. We're going to have a lot of specials, pop up a balloon. We're going to have free polishing for jewelry. And yeah, people can wait for this jewelry while we're busy with it. And
That's
having
awesome.
a coffee downstairs.
That's absolutely amazing. I love it. I'm a big jewelry fan, so I'm absolutely excited for the store to open. Very excited. So you mentioned something about specials and competitions. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Competitions. We are sponsoring this Miss Belita, which is coming up in September. Lovely prize that we're going to sponsor. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of specials, discounted on various items we will have. And yeah, as Nirvana said, we've got this exciting new range that we're going to launch. And we're going to have online jewelry store as well. And
that's amazing. That is so
yeah.
convenient. I know there's a lot of people that actually don't want to go into the store and that rather, you know, look what's online and then go into the store and just take what they want or buy what they want, just not take what they want.
Yeah.
But it's so convenient. It's so lovely having that platform.
In 1991, after I've done my marketing and sales management at Technicon Pretoria, also done the jewelry valuation and diamond grading test endorsed by Jewellery Council of South Africa. I'm a watchmaker by trade. I can do from watch glasses, fit batteries, watch straps, and service all kind of watches.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we're also going to do jewelry repairs as well and remodeling of jewelry. So
That is
basically it's
amazing.
the whole thing of jewelry we can do. So yes.
That's amazing. So, Nirvana, where did you find your passion for jewelry?
So during my school holidays, a neighbor actually offered a casual position at a store where I was living in Newcastle. So I started working there on weekends and my school holidays, and I realized that I actually really loved the job. My passion for jewelry and watches came about from there. And after I matriculated, the Gateway Theatre of Shopping opened their doors and I was offered a manager's position there. And I've been in jewelry and the watch trade ever since.
That's amazing.
It's over 20 years. I've worked for various corporate companies, independent jewelers, and yeah, I've been loving it.
So you guys are definitely the big deal. You definitely know what you are doing.
Yes.
That's so exciting. And then, do you have any social handles? Where can people follow you? Where can people see specials and competitions happening?
Yes, we've got a Facebook page as well as Instagram, Dolphin Coast Watch and Jewelry Co. You guys can follow us. We'll be posting new pictures and items of what we're going to be having in stock, so you guys can follow us there. You can also contact us at shop number 37 on the first floor at Tiffany's Mall in Salt Rock. We're going to be there from Monday to Friday 9 to 5, as well as Saturdays from 9 to 1.
That's amazing. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on the couch today. It was a lovely chat I had with you, and I'm so excited for this tour. I'm really, really so excited.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you, Megan.
Pleasure. We'll see you right after the ad break. welcome back after the ad break. With me in studio, I've got Tayne the Villiers, and he is a contestant for Season 10 Tropika Island of Treasure. Welcome,
Hi,
Tayne.
how are you?
Good,
Thank you.
how are you?
Very well,
It's
thank
so
you.
lovely having you on the couch with us today.
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited to talk to you about this. So you've made Season 10 Tropika Island.
Yes, it's so exciting. I'm so excited to get started and yeah,
So
hopefully
tell
win
me,
it.
How did you feel when they announced that you made this?
Well, at first it was such a shock hearing how many people entered, but I'm so excited. It's such an awesome opportunity, so I'm ecstatic.
I'm so glad. So how do you feel about so many people actually being a part of this? Do you feel like there's a little bit of competition?
There's always competition. I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard, but nothing's going to stop me from winning this.
Is it?
Nothing.
I like the attitude. I'm so glad.
Thank
So
you.
what are you planning on doing with the 1 million rand if you are actually going to win?
Can I tell you the truth?
Yes, you have
Never
to.
mind, never mind. I'm going to add it to my travel fund to get me and my family back to LA.
Oh, that is awesome. That is absolutely amazing. What is your game plan? Do you have like a strategy that you want to follow, or?
Obviously, I don't want to go in there too strong. Going in there too strong too soon, going to come across as strong and a threat. So strategically, I'm going to go in there cool, keep it smooth, as they say. And yeah, just play the game.
Yes. Do you feel like there's a way you can prepare yourself for the season?
I just think I have to be on the ball. You
Yeah.
know, it's I can't say because every season's different. We need to play the game.
What celebrity would you like to be paired with, and why?
Definitely one of the girls. Due to the fact too much testosterone is just not. It doesn't.
It can't be good.
It doesn't work.
Yes.
But my first choice is Sashi Naidoo. I think her and I would work well together. Physical strength. She's very strategic. I think she's very strong mentally. So I think we'd do very well together.
Tayne, why did you feel like you wanted to enter this competition?
Tropika is such a huge brand. There's so much opportunity for growth, and it's smooth.
It's smooth. Tayne, where can people follow you? Your social media, how can people reach you? How can people watch you?
You can follow me on, so my socials are Tayne de Villiers, and you can see what's happening at my Tropika.
To all the viewers, support Tayne. It's going to be on SABC3. We are going to put what days and times this is going to stream. Belito will definitely keep an eye out for you.
Thank you so much.
You have all our support, and we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
We see you after the ad break.
Wanting to get back into modeling, and I feel like this is a great opportunity to grow. Definitely Sashi Naidoo. I feel like people underestimate the power of women. Definitely Alyssa. She's strong, she's fast, she's powerful.
You like it? Water paint. You like queuing to pay electricity? Don't think so. Water paint.
Wait, so I can use it?
Even if I'm on another network. VodaPay.
Off to do the monthly
Shopping. It's done.
Really?
Yeah, Coco. And we get rewards.
We like sending and receiving money now.
How about when the combos communicate?
VodaPay it.
You like good times with friends?
Introducing VodaPay, the one app for anything and everything. Like it, VodaPay it.
Hi, Belito. I'm Tanya. I'm the lady from So It Seems, Benina in Belito. You can find us in Richard Park, right across from the Hirsch. The new shop. It's 3 times bigger than the old shop. We have lots more fabric, a lot more haberdashery items. If you can't sew, I will teach you how to sew. I have an additional teacher that helps us sew, and we have a fabulous space upstairs. Looking for a banana machine or a bonnet? I will sort you out with that one. In this little area, we do everything. We service the sewing machine, we service the overlocker. We fix it up for you. Within a week, you'll have it back. While you go through the pattern books, we have a coffee shop in-house called Buttonless Coffee. You can have a coffee or a snack to eat while you do your pattern searching, fabric searching, or sewing upstairs with us. See you soon!
Welcome back to GMNC. With me in studio is the very lively and vibrant Santos Kahn from the Drive Time CMH Motor City. Santos, lovely having you here.
Well, welcome, thank you. Oh, welcome, thank you very much for having me as well.
Yeah.
CMH, the top floor.
Right at the top? Not at the bottom, they want to go up to the top, hey?
The top, you know it is, yeah. Thank you for having us on the show. Sorry Sheldon and the guys couldn't make it, but
well, they're busy.
They keep the economy afloat.
They're busy, yeah. Well, thank you that you could make it today, and it's nice for me to be able to interview again.
It's
been a while, hey?
It has been a while, yeah. We've been doing a lot of things since we've last spoken.
So what's been happening? Tell us.
Well, on the car side, we'll have a look at that later, but yeah, we've been involved with, today we had Sables, well actually at Mshlali. We've got a golf day there for Sables.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We've done a lot with them, thanks to the help of the Mozambique group as well. And SEMA, they got a car not long ago to get them going around. All from fundraisers and things that we've tried to participate in.
How lovely.
We was with Josh and Megan from the Rise Up Movement.
I saw that. You guys are such a productive for Mandela Day.
We did our little bit. We tried. We did our bit, yeah. Took our vehicles out into the bush, and it's amazing to see how grateful people can be for such a small thing.
Most definitely.
You know, we switch on a light and we expect light.
Yeah, we actually take a lot for granted, don't we?
Yeah,
you guys do absolutely a lot for the community.
We're trying. We're building up. We 1 year now, Motor City. It's actually our 1 year.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So, yeah, we're 1 year in business. It's going good. The guys are busy right across. Downstairs at Nissan. One of the reasons they couldn't be is they're busy delivering a fleet of NP200s.
Sure, congrats, yeah.
So the whole team gets together and they go off and help the guy.
Oh, lovely. Yeah,
which is teamwork.
Yes, no.
The guys from Ford.
It takes an army, doesn't it?
It takes an army. The guys from Ford, they're busy. They've got they're full up with eco sports. They've got eco sports all over the floor there. Yeah. Very nice vehicle. They're running a deal on those. And the Mitsubishi, there's always something happening there. Mitsubishi,
something there,
the top floor, you know. The guys have some good stock there. There with Select. Go and see Sheldon and Rian. They've got some very nice stock at the moment. Affordable. They've even got some Suzukis.
Okay.
But they touch and go in the past, and they even new Suzukis they've got.
Okay.
So, and then we've obviously got Suzuki, the way of the samurai.
So the competition's quite heated there between the two neighbours upstairs.
We're lucky we got the restaurant in between, just cool down with a cup of coffee. Yeah, of course, definitely. So yeah, but it's been going good, eh? We're enjoying it.
Fabulous.
We just launched that new Baleno, which we got a video, we can have a look at that. Guys, today we're looking at the all-new Suzuki Baleno. Yes, we have seen this car before. We showed you some sneak peeks about this car as well. This is the GLX that we have over here. It's an infinite little 3 LEDs that sits in the front there. We don't have them on. This vehicle starts at 225,000 Rand for the manual. And that comes standard with cruise control, reverse camera, and a few bells and whistles. But again, today we're looking at the GLX. Let me show you what this car does when you start her up. So standard on every GLX model, you have your heads-up display unit. You get a full 360-degree view of the car, of what's around us. And that is a 9-inch screen, standard. Then you have your reverse camera, you have your forward camera that comes in as well. There's a view of the car. Then once you put it back, it shows you where you're going. Guys, new technology, you don't get some of the stuff on some of the bigger brands out there. You've got your nice D-shaped steering wheel. Cruise control standard. Nice center armrest. Beautiful finishes with an extra leather touch on the inside of the door, the panel and the actual armrest. If you don't want the heads-up display, it's just a push of a button and away it goes. Fast charging in the back. So you've got a supercharger and then you've got a standard USB and charger ports as well. But guys, you've got a supercharger there. It's the one that's underlined. Very quick charging. Small extra space there. Split vents for the guys in the back. Big space for your bottles. And again, a nice finish with your leather and everything. Beautiful styling on the Baleno. Huge boot. Huge boot. It has all this extra space that goes deep in on the sides here. And again, all around, just one sexy car. Come through to Suzuki Belito Motor City, have a look. All Balenos come standard with a 4-year 60,000 service plan, and they all come standard with our 5-year 200,000 kilometer warranty. Alright, I'm going to take this car for a drive. I'll see you guys at the studio. Alright, so we're in the vehicle. Just going to reverse out there. See behind us and in front of us, as we can see, there's nothing going on there. She's all clear. You got your heads-up display. Flashing because it's LED screen. Very fine kind of a drive. Smooth gears right through. 5-speed on the manuals, 4-speed on the auto. It's the K15B engine, very well-known engine. It's used on the Jewellery, it's used on the Brezza, and while we're talking about the Brezza, it's used on the Urban Cruiser, which we know is the copy or the exact model of the Brezza. It's also used on the Starlet, which is the exact model copy of the car we're talking about. And then yeah, it's used on a few other cars worldwide. But we're back at headquarters. We've got somebody waiting for us. Have a look at this new Suzuki Baleno. All the girls from listen, they get so excited when they see the Baleno come driving up. Gotta love them. Alright, here we are. The top floor. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful car.
Look, they're amazing cars. I drive one. I love it. I know you've been pushing my buttons to get the new one as well.
Now you got to see the new one. It's from outer space. They've done something with probably Elon Musk or something. It opens up inside. It's got it's a heads-up display, 6 airbags.
Sure, okay.
It's got all the gadgets, big screen like a TV, and it goes around. It looks like a satellite just looking down on the car.
Goodness.
No, it's phenomenal.
I think I should pop in later today and have a look at this.
It's like the Starship Enterprise inside there.
Wow.
Absolutely value for money, and that's under 300,000. And then starting at 225.
Oh, that's nothing.
And that comes with reverse camera, cruise control, and all the little gadgets.
No, it sounds like I need that upgrade, doesn't it?
To come to the top floor.
I'm coming later. I'm coming to visit you.
Fantastic. Yeah, but besides that, we're going well there, Tayne.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I mean, you guys are always busy. There's always something happening. You guys are so involved with everyone and everything. And the drive times, how's that going?
Drive time's going good. That drive time's getting good exposure, thanks to the Miss Belita girls. The twins took out a Jewellery not long ago. They went and did a weekend away. They do some marketing things.
Yeah.
So I know Melissa's been very involved. Kahn has been involved. I mean, all of them have been involved.
Yeah. Please go follow the drive times as well. Santos really is a jack of all trades. He's involved in all things cars, are you not?
We try. I try.
No, you really
Thank
do.
you very much.
No, it's lovely having you, Santos. And in closing, is there anything you want to say to our viewers?
Just come see us. Motor City, Belito, CMH, Belito. We're here.
Yeah.
Big building, can't miss us. We've got a lot of deals coming up now with our 1 year, going into, to springs and
when
things
are
like
these deals starting?
It's all starting from now in August. It's
Okay.
Women's Month, let's not forget. We're going to have a few things we're going to run with Women's Month. Any woman that comes and buys a car, there will be a winner. There will be something we're busy with.
Well, that's
What
a
all
nice
the women,
incentive, isn't it?
all the women come to CMH Motor City, come buy a car in the month of August, and at the end of August, everybody will be a winner. There will be something definitely which we'll do.
Such a nice incentive.
No,
ladies, take advantage of that. And then you'll see the charming Santos there as well, ready to help you.
Yeah, don't
Quite a
forget the
win.
rest of the team there.
Yeah,
and
no, that's-
shooting, eh?
They're a brilliant team. All of you guys are so friendly and
you.
so helpful. It really is a lovely
Thank
place
you
to
very
go
much.
to. And what's nice is there's a hair salon, there's a nail salon, there's a coffee shop. You can eat there. You can just have meetings there and browse through all the cars. It's just lovely.
Absolutely. It's such a vibe while you're sitting having a coffee or a burger and fast
Everyone
cars coming
greets you.
past you and this is moving, there's action.
Yeah.
It's like a shopping centre.
It is like a shopping centre.
That's
Definitely
exactly.
the place that you need to go to. Santos, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having us.
Pleasure.
Stay safe. Have a good weekend.
On that note, we'll see you after the ad break.
At Austral Accounting, we are more than chocolate counters.
At Austral Accounting, we specialize in accounting,
taxation,
company secretarial services,
business advisory services, accounting cloud software,
full payroll administration to ensure full compliance.
And we service our clients in English, Afrikaans, and isiZulu.
Don't get caught with your hand in the chocolate jar when we can be your greatest asset.
just like that, our morning has come to an end. Once again, thank you to our guests, sponsors, and also our viewers. Without you, this would not be possible. From myself, Megan Lane, and the GMNC team, we hope you'll enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch you back here on Wednesday, same time, same place.